I'm speaking to the people who want more, the people who want to be accomplished, the people who want to make a fucking difference. You guys got to go all in. You can't stick your fucking toe in the pool and say, oh, you know, I don't know, this kind of feels weird. No, you have to dedicate every fucking breath, every fucking ounce of energy, and every fucking thought and effort that you possibly have to becoming what it is you want to be. Every minute, every hour, every day, every week, every month, every fucking year, for as long as it fucking takes, you should be consumed with that path. What you do at night matters. What you do in the morning matters. What you do on Saturday, what you do on Sunday matters. The success clock doesn't give a what day it is. It's gonna run no matter what. If you wanna get where I think you wanna go, you better learn to get really used to being uncomfortable.
I'm not asking you for very much at all. I'm just asking you to be disciplined now. You know that these things in the long run are going to give you freedom. You're going to wake up early, you're going to get after it, you're going to prioritize next, you're going to hydrate, you're going to clean fuel, no sugar-coated lies, you're going to read, write, and you're going to remember. And that short-term pain is going to be worth it.
I do my best sales calls if I'm motivated. I'm going to go and work out like a beast, but only if I'm motivated. But if I didn't sleep well, if it's raining, if it's cold, if I got indigestion, if I had a nightmare, if I just woke up on the wrong side of bed because I'm a little fucking baby bitch, then I'm not gonna go work out. I'm just gonna dog it. Listen.
They look at it like you do a few things. I fucking ate right for 3 days. Why am I not a fucking fitness model? I did my tasks that I needed to do. I sent 5 emails. Why am I not running a $10 million company? Because they don't understand what mastering the monotonous means. It means doing the shit that most people are too fucking undisciplined to do day in and day out to the best of your ability. You have to literally visualize the connection between what you're doing on a day-by-day basis, aka the monotonous, with what you're wanting.
If you don't see results in the first 2 days or the first week, I'm done. That's the mentality of most people. The struggle is too real. We're not patient. Like in a world where you can Google the best restaurants around me right now, no one is patient. And for you to lose weight, for you to stop drinking, if you whatever the hell you're going through, it takes a lot of patience, a lot of time, and a lot of pitfalls, a lot of plateaus. You're gonna hit so many fucking plateaus. If you don't know how to get around that plateau, it's not gonna happen fast.
Discipline is the key to success. If you cannot force yourself to do something you don't want to do, how are you ever going to put yourself through the suffering required for greatness? If you cannot force yourself to train when you do not want to train, if you cannot force yourself to work when you don't want to work, if you can't force yourself to not log into Pornhub or force yourself to eat right, how can you possibly ever become a monumentally successful person if you cannot control yourself long enough to do what must be done as opposed to what you feel like doing? The only people who get to live their lives based on how they feel are women and children. A man must do what he is supposed to do irregardless of how he feels. If you do not have the discipline to dedicate yourself to anything, you are going to fail and be crushed by the people who can't. If you only go to the gym when you feel like going to the gym, you're never going to be as strong as the people who go to the gym when they don't feel like going to the gym.
You can't just do the things that you want to do when you're motivated or when things are going in your favor. You have to do these things even when you're not motivated, even when you're tired, even when you're exhausted, even when it's cold, even when it's snowing, even when it's raining, even if you had a nightmare, and even if your sad little baby boy ass woke up on the wrong side of bed. But I'm not looking for motivation because I have discipline. No matter what happens, I will still do the things I'm going to do to create the outcome that I'm focused on and that I consistently work towards.
Discipline will fix your thyroid issue because you'll stop shoving cake down your face. And discipline will fix your depression because you'll become such a monumentally successful person you're not depressed anymore. And it'll fix your ADHD because you do what you're supposed to do, not because you want to do it, not because you're motivated to do it, but because you have to do it, so you're going to do it. That's how it works.
Pull out and build some discipline, bro. You're gonna have to do a lot of shit you don't want to do to get where you want to go. That is how it works. There's no $997 a month fucking AI hack that's gonna get you there. You gotta build it within yourself. And once you build yourself into that kind of weapon, now you have an advantage over everybody else because everybody else is just like you. They quit when they don't fucking feel like it. And if you become the person who cannot quit no matter what, no matter how they feel, their shit gets done, you cannot be stopped.
How can you stop someone that gets their shit done regardless of what's going on in their life professionally? You cannot stop that person. It cannot be stopped. If you want to become that kind of person, which is required to build big, important, great things, you're going to have to learn to execute when you don't fucking feel like it. And there's no other way around it, dude. If you can't operate when you don't fucking feel like it, bro, you ain't got a chance in fucking hell of getting where you want to go.
Because the more discipline you have in your life, the more freedom you will end up with. So if you lack the discipline to exercise and eat healthy, you will end up being a slave to disease. If you lack the discipline to work hard, save your money, you will end up a slave to finances. If you lack the discipline to manage your time correctly, you will end up with no free time. If you have self-discipline, if you have the discipline to save your money and work hard and invest your money properly, if you have the discipline to manage your time correctly and not waste a bunch of time, if you have the discipline to exercise and eat healthy, you will end up with freedom. And I know it's a counterintuitive, it's contrarian, but I've seen this over and over and over again. If you want freedom in your life, you have to have discipline.
That is a reality of life.